Welcome to Divine Messages Daily, the sacred space where your soul connects with angelic guidance and divine wisdom. Here, every day brings a new message from the spiritual realm to uplift, heal, and awaken the light within you. Before we begin, take a moment to breathe in peace and exhale anything heavy. If this message finds you at the right time, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to stay connected to divine guidance, and share this message with someone who may need a reminder of love today. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Drop a line like, "I am open to divine timing." Your words might be the light someone else is waiting to read. Divine Messages Daily, your daily whisper from the divine. You didn't find this message by mistake. Your angels led you here because a divine clue is being revealed today. It's not something to take lightly. It's not just a coincidence. It's confirmation. If your heart's been searching, if your spirit's been stirred, this message is for you. Before we go deeper, if you feel this in your heart already, pause for a moment. Comment below the words, "I believe." Declare it, speak it, activate it. Because when you agree with heaven, you open the gate to what's already waiting. Also, make sure to like this video. Yes, like it right now so more chosen souls like you can find their word in due season. And don't forget, subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation. Click the bell so you never miss these divine updates. Now come closer. Lean in because your angels have a mysterious message today. One that connects to a name. A letter. Yes, a letter that is tied to your soulmate. A letter that keeps showing up in ways too strange to ignore, in places too exact to be random. You may have seen it in dreams, heard it whispered in prayer. Or maybe it was the first letter of a name you couldn't forget. The Spirit is revealing today there is something divine about that letter. Not because letters are magic, but because God often hides secrets in the simple, in the small, in the silent. "Call to me, and I will answer you," says Jeremiah 33:3, "and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." And today He's answering you with something unexpected, because your soulmate's name carries weight. Not just in sound, but in spirit. That first letter, it's not just a symbol. It's a sign, a mark of alignment, a whisper from the heavenly realm. That says you're getting closer. But here's the thing. It might not be a name you already know. It may not be the name of the person you're thinking about. In fact, it might be someone new. Someone whose name keeps entering your space even before their face does. That mysterious letter keeps pressing into your dreams, into your spirit, into your atmosphere. Don't dismiss it. Don't explain it away, because the Lord works through patterns, through signs, through repetition. Deuteronomy 29:29 says, "The secret things belong to the Lord our God, but the things revealed belong to us." And this is a revealed thing, a small hint of something enormous. So pay attention if there's a certain letter that keeps coming up over and over on street signs, in conversations, in names you randomly scroll past. Don't ignore it. That letter might be the beginning of your forever. Now, this is not about chasing clues blindly or idolizing names. It's about discernment. Your angels are not telling you to hunt. They're telling you to receive, to be aware, to be open, to be ready. You see, the person tied to this mysterious letter, they've been praying too. They've been asking heaven to reveal you, to confirm you, to lead them toward their destiny. And just as God is sending them a sign, He's sending one to you. That's what love under divine timing looks like. Two souls being guided one sign at a time. And it starts with a single letter. Don't rush this message. Let it sink in. Let the Spirit confirm what your mind may still question. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. Straight to who? To them. The one with a name heaven already knows. So if this resonates so far, don't just watch, engage. Comment a powerful word below, something like clarity, alignment, or prepared. And if you feel led, support this sacred work with a super thanks. Your blessing helps more people receive these divine words. Let's go deeper now. The presence you've been sensing, that gentle nudge you feel in quiet moments, it's not your imagination. It's a revelation. It's a holy prompt. It's your spirit, recognizing that someone specific is drawing near and the name attached to them. It's been in the wind, in the rhythm of your thoughts, in the letter that keeps resurfacing. You didn't just stumble upon it. That first letter, it's a clue planted by God. But it's also a test of your attention, your spiritual awareness. Because love from heaven rarely enters through the front door. It comes through symbols, patterns, moments that only make sense in hindsight. You've been looking for faces, but heaven has been giving you initials because the soul comes before the sight. Even now, your soulmate may be whispering your name in prayer. They may not even know they're doing it, but something within them has aligned with your essence and their name. That divine letter at the beginning is beginning to echo through the Spirit. This is not about chance or coincidence. This is about divine orchestration. The universe doesn't play games with hearts, it aligns souls. And that alignment often begins with something as simple as a letter. A letter that catches your eye, that lingers in your mind, that feels somehow significant even if you can't explain why. Remember, God speaks in whispers before He speaks in shouts. He gives hints before He gives revelations. And right now, He's hinting at something beautiful, something destined, something that starts with a single letter but ends in a lifetime of love. But here's the crucial part. You must be ready to receive. You must be open to the unexpected, because your soulmate might not come packaged the way you imagined. They might not fit the mold you've created in your mind. But they will fit perfectly into the space God has prepared in your heart. That mysterious letter, it's not just about a name. It's about a vibration, an energy, a soul frequency that matches yours. It's about someone whose very essence resonates with your deepest self. And that resonance often begins with something as simple as noticing a letter again and again. So, beloved, keep your eyes open. Keep your heart attuned. That letter you keep seeing, it's not random. It's not meaningless. It's a breadcrumb on the path to your destiny. It's a whisper from the angels saying, pay attention. Something beautiful is on its way. But remember, this isn't about obsession. It's not about frantically searching for someone whose name starts with that letter. It's about trust. It's about faith. It's about knowing that when the time is right, when you're ready, when they're ready, the full name will be revealed. And it will start with that letter that's been dancing on the edges of your consciousness. In the meantime, prepare yourself. Work on becoming the best version of yourself. Because soulmates aren't found, they're attracted. They're drawn to the light you emit, to the love you radiate, to the peace you cultivate within yourself. And as you do this inner work, as you align yourself with divine love, that letter will become clearer. It will show up in more pronounced ways. It will become impossible to ignore, because the universe always confirms what it's about to deliver. So, beloved, embrace this mystery. Embrace this divine clue. Let it excite you. Let it inspire you. Let it remind you that love is on its way. And it all begins with a letter. A letter that's been chosen by heaven. A letter that's been whispered by angels. A letter that's about to become the start of your forever story. Remember, in God's alphabet of love, every letter is significant. Every initial is intentional. And the first letter of your soulmate's name, it's not just a character, it's a promise. A promise of love, of connection, of a union that's been written in the stars long before it manifests on earth. So keep your faith strong. Keep your heart open. And most importantly, keep watching for that letter. Because it's not just a letter. It's the beginning of a love story that's about to unfold in ways more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the divine plan that's unfolding in your life. And know that every time you see that mysterious letter, it's a reminder that love is near. It's a confirmation that your soulmate is on their way. And it's an invitation to open your heart to the miracle that's about to enter your life. Your angels are working overtime to bring this divine connection to fruition. They're aligning circumstances, they're clearing paths, they're whispering that letter into your consciousness. All you need to do is listen, believe, and be ready to receive the love that's destined for you. So, beloved, as we close this divine message, remember, your soulmate's name starts with a letter that's been chosen by heaven. Watch for it. Welcome it. And know that when you finally meet the one whose name begins with that letter, it will be the start of a love story written by God Himself. Maybe it's been in your dreams. Maybe it's the first letter of a stranger who spoke kindly to you. Maybe it's a name you've forgotten, but heaven has not. That letter is showing up for a reason, and that reason is you. You see, heaven is very intentional. It doesn't waste motion. It doesn't stir your spirit for no reason. When the angels begin to emphasize something small, it's often a sign that something big is near. The Bible says in Matthew 10:30, even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. If God cares about every strand on your head, don't you think He's also deeply involved in the name of the person meant to love you? Yes, He is. This is why He's sending you signs, gentle ones, like a whisper of a name, a letter glowing in the spirit. And if you felt it, if you've seen it, if you've noticed a certain letter won't leave you alone, don't ignore that. Now, don't be quick to assign a face to the letter. The angels want you to stay open, to let heaven fill in the details, to not jump to conclusions, because for some of you, this is someone new. Someone who's just now entering your timeline. Someone who's being positioned by God, moved by the Spirit, and drawn into your path like a magnet to destiny. You might meet them in a place you never expected. You might hear their name in a moment that feels random, but isn't, because heaven is not random. It is precise. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, to everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven. And this season is one of revealing. Your soulmate is being revealed one letter at a time, one sign at a time, one whisper at a time. And as they draw near, you'll begin to feel it in your body, in your emotions, in your discernment. You'll feel calmer, more centered, less interested in distractions, more pulled toward purity because something in your spirit knows they are close and you won't need a long explanation. Peace will explain everything. The presence will tell you more than their profile ever could. So again, pay attention to the letter. It's not the full message, but it's the start. Just as in the beginning was the Word, John 1:1, so too. This love begins with something small, a letter, a hint, a heavenly breadcrumb. You followed the tug on your heart this far. Don't stop now. If the same name keeps showing up in conversations, if you keep hearing a letter repeated in music, in movies, in the names of people who cross your path, that's not a mistake. That's orchestration. That's alignment. That's the divine breaking through the ordinary. And your only job is to be open to receive, to prepare. Because love is not just coming. It's being revealed right now in pieces through signs. And this mysterious letter is one of them. So breathe in deeply and say with your spirit, I am ready, Lord. Reveal what I need to know. And then watch. He will. Now, if this is stirring your heart, if this feels like it was written directly for you, let heaven know you received it. Comment a powerful word down below. Something like reveal, or positioned, or unfolding. Like this video right now. It helps other souls receive this message in perfect timing. And don't forget, subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss these prophetic insights. And if the Spirit leads you, support this sacred channel with a super thanks. You're not just giving, you're sowing into alignment. That letter you keep seeing, it's not just a coincidence. It's a spiritual signal, a love signal, a divine signature pointing toward the one chosen for you. For some of you, that letter appeared years ago in a childhood dream, in the name of someone who once brought you comfort. You didn't think much of it at the time, but heaven never forgot. Because what's written in spirit never fades with time. For others, this letter only began to appear recently. It feels new, fresh, and unusual. But make no mistake, it's still part of the plan. God is awakening your awareness, not to create confusion, but to create expectation. Expect love. Expect timing. Expect divine alignment. This isn't the season of settling. This is the season of seeing. Isaiah 30:21 declares, whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way. Walk in it. And beloved, you are walking in it now. You've waited. You've prayed. You've surrendered. And now God is answering in symbols, in moments, in names, and yes, in letters. But here's something the angels need you to know. You don't need to rush. This love isn't in a hurry. It's being prepared with precision so you can walk into it with peace. Because your soulmate, the one tied to this mysterious letter, they are not behind. They are being positioned. They're also receiving signs. They may not realize it's about you yet, but they're feeling the stirring too. This is a divine dance, a cosmic choreography where every step, every turn, every pause is purposeful. The letter you're seeing, it's like the first note of a beautiful symphony. It's the opening line of a love story written in the stars. And just as a skilled composer doesn't rush to the crescendo, heaven is taking its time, building the anticipation, setting the stage for a love that will take your breath away. Remember, in the grand tapestry of time, your story is being woven with golden threads of destiny. This letter is just one of those threads, glimmering in the light of divine intention. It's a promise, a preview of the love that's being crafted for you with meticulous care. As you go about your day, keep your spiritual senses alert. That letter might show up in the most unexpected places. It might be on a license plate that catches your eye, or in the name of a new coffee shop that suddenly appears in your neighborhood. It might be in the title of a book that falls off the shelf right in front of you, or in the name of a song that plays just as you're thinking about love. These aren't coincidences. They're cosmic winks, heavenly nudges guiding you toward your destiny. And as you notice them, as you acknowledge them with gratitude, you're actually participating in the unfolding of your love story. You're co-creating with the divine, aligning yourself with the frequency of love that's being broadcast from heaven to earth. Now, some of you might be wondering, what if I'm seeing multiple letters? What if I'm not sure which one is the right one? Beloved, don't let that confuse you. Sometimes heaven speaks in patterns and sequences. Those letters might be spelling out a message, forming an acronym, or representing different aspects of the love that's coming your way. Trust that as you stay open and receptive, the clarity will come. The right letter, the one that resonates with your soul, will begin to stand out. It will carry a different energy, a special glow that you can't quite explain, but you can definitely feel. And for those of you who are already in relationships, don't dismiss this message. Sometimes the letter is a reminder of the love you already have. It might be calling you to see your partner with fresh eyes, to rediscover the magic that brought you together in the first place. Or it might be pointing to a new chapter in your relationship, a deepening of your connection that's about to unfold. The key is to stay curious, to approach this revelation with a sense of wonder and excitement. You're on a treasure hunt, and the prize is a love beyond your wildest dreams. Every time you see that letter, let it fill you with hope, with anticipation, with the knowledge that you are seen, known, and deeply loved by the Creator of the universe. As we wrap up this message, I want you to take a moment to close your eyes. Visualize that letter, see it glowing with divine light. Now, imagine it expanding, growing brighter, filling your entire being with its radiance. This is more than just a letter. It's a key unlocking the door to your heart's deepest desires. Feel the warmth of divine love washing over you, preparing you for the beautiful encounter that's on its way. You are worthy of this love. You are ready for this love. And it's coming. Letter by letter, sign by sign, moment by moment. So go forth with confidence, with joy, with expectation. Your love story is being written in the stars, and that mysterious letter is just the beginning. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and get ready for a love that will change everything. Remember, you are loved, you are cherished, and you are on the brink of something beautiful. Keep your heart open. They may not know your full name yet, but their soul is already saying yes to you. They're being drawn in dreams, in gut feelings, in divine encounters, and guess what? The name that begins with that letter is already making an imprint on their spirit. Even now, they are remembering something they never consciously knew. That's how divine love works. It awakens memory, not of the mind, but of the soul. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." He has also set eternity in the human heart. That's why your heart knows, even before your eyes do, because something eternal was planted within you. And now it's sprouting. That one letter is like the first sprout of a seed God planted long ago. You're not just guessing anymore. You're starting to remember. Remember what your spirit signed up for. Remember what your soul was promised. Remember who your heart was shaped for, and that name, it will hold weight. It will feel like coming home. When they speak it, you will feel peace. Not butterflies, not anxiety, but peace. Because peace is the true signal, not excitement that drains, but rest that remains. Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." That's the kind of peace that will confirm them. The kind of peace you've never felt in a name before. It's coming. They're coming. And when your eyes meet, that letter will flash in your mind one last time and everything will click. That's why you had to be patient. That's why you had to grow. That's why the delays made you stronger. Because your soulmate wasn't just late. They were being prepared. They needed to go through their own refining. They needed to heal, to release old attachments, to outgrow old habits. And now they're ready just like you. You've let go. You've surrendered. You've become available in spirit. And so now your love story can unfold in divine perfection. This mysterious letter, it's not just a clue, it's a key. A key to unlock the door of your destiny. A key that's been forged in the fires of heaven, tempered by your prayers and polished by your faith. And now, it's ready to turn in the lock of your future. Can you feel it? The anticipation building in your spirit. The way your heart quickens at the thought of that letter, it's not just excitement, it's recognition. Your soul recognizes the call of its other half. The angels are whispering, "Get ready, the moment is near." But remember, beloved, this isn't about rushing or forcing. This is about aligning, about stepping into the flow of divine timing, about trusting that the one whose name starts with that letter is being guided to you just as surely as you're being guided to them. In the quiet moments, when you're alone with your thoughts, that letter might flash across your mind. Don't dismiss it. Don't doubt it. Embrace it. Let it be a reminder that you're on a sacred journey. A journey that's been written as stars and scripted by the hand of God. And as you wait, as you prepare, know this: every day brings you closer. Every prayer strengthens the connection. Every act of faith paves the way for that divine encounter. The letter is just the beginning. It's the first note in a symphony of love that's about to play out in your life. So hold on to hope. Cling to faith. And when doubt tries to creep in, remember the letter. Remember the signs. Remember the promises. Because your soulmate, the one whose name starts with that mysterious letter, they're remembering too. They're feeling the pull. They're sensing the connection. And soon, very soon, you'll both understand why that letter has been so significant. Why it's appeared in your dreams, in your waking hours, in the most unexpected places. It's been preparing you for this moment. For the day when you'll hear them and everything will make sense. So stay open. Stay ready. Stay in alignment with the divine plan. Because your love story, the one that starts with that mysterious letter, it's not just any story. It's the testament to God's faithfulness, a living, breathing example of His perfect timing and matchless love. And when it all unfolds, when you finally meet the one whose name starts with that letter, you'll look back on this moment and smile. You'll remember the anticipation, the wonder, the faith it took to believe. And you'll be grateful for every sign, every confirmation, every whisper from heaven that led you to this point. This is your moment, beloved. This is your time. The letter is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. So open your heart, lift your eyes, and get ready to step into the love story Heaven has been writing for you all along. The one that starts with a mysterious letter and ends in eternal, divine love.